Hey, what's going on guys? Today in this tutorial we are gonna learn about a really cool thing. I will show you how to place an image inside an text. You can use this technique to capture the audience attention to your website. Okay, so first of all we see how to create this type of text effect where you can see an image inside this text, and we also use a different background image for this section. And after that we will create another one where you can see the background of this section throughout this text. So without further ado, let's see how can we achieve this. So first of all, let's add a new section inside our Elementor page. So let's click on here, and I want to take an one column layout. So click this one, and inside this section I want to take an heading widget. So from here let's take this heading widget, and I want to change its text, and let's make it to center. Okay, so here before styling this text I want to set a background image for this section. So go to the section settings, and here first of all I want to set a height. So set the height to minimum height, and I want to set it to 100 VH. So that means it's 100% of our screen size. Okay, and let's go to style, and from here I want to set a background image. So let's click on here and set a background image, and set the position of the image to center and size to cover. Okay, I always like to use the background size to cover because it makes sure to fill this background image all over this section. Okay, now let's go back to these heading settings and go to style, and here I want to increase the font size for this text. So go to typography, and I want to make it to 180 pixel, and set the font weight to 900. And here I would like to use an bold font because when we set a background image throughout this text, it looks better than a lighter font. So after that, from here I want to set the text transform to uppercase, and after that let's go to the advanced settings of this heading and go to background, and from here we will set a background image for this heading. So from here let's choose an image, and also let's set its position to center and also the size to cover, but we cannot see our effect. For this we need to go to the style settings and go to this color option, and from here we will make the font color to fully transparent. Okay, and we also need to again go to this custom CSS settings from here, and here we need to write a few lines of custom CSS. And here I want to mention that to use this custom CSS feature you need to have the Elementor Pro version. So if you don't have Elementor Pro, you can also get this on my link on the description. So let's write our custom CSS here. Okay, and you can see our nice effect, this image throughout this text, and that looks really cool, right? Okay, so after that let's go to our next effect where we will put a background image for our section, and we can see that background image throughout our text. So for this let's again add a new section here and add a heading inside this section. Okay, I want to make it to center, and also for this section I want to add a background image. So go to section settings and make it size to 100 VH. Okay, and go to style, and from here let's select a background image, select this one, and for this text let's increase this font size. So go to style and make it to 180. Okay, we have made it bigger. And after styling this we need to go to the column settings for this section. So click on here, and for this column we will set a white background color. So go to the columns style section, and from background type I will select this white color, and here we need to use a fully white color. otherwise this effect doesn't work properly. Okay, so here for this section, if you want to add some padding, you can also do that. So go to the advanced settings, and from here we can add some padding at the top and bottom. So first let's unbind this value, and at the top I want to set 50 pixel, and at the bottom also 50 pixel padding. Okay, so after this column, let's again go to this heading settings, and here we also need to set the color of this text to fully black. So from here we will put the color to black, and here you also have to use a fully black color, otherwise this effect also doesn't work properly. So now to finally achieve this effect, we need to go to this column settings and go to the custom CSS, and here we also will use some custom CSS. So let's paste our CSS here, and boom, you can see this nice effect. So right now if we preview our page, here both of our section looks really very cool. Okay, so here for this section, here I want to do one another thing. So if we go to this section settings and set a different background image like this one. So in this case we have used a bright background image, so here we cannot see our text properly. So in that case you can also use an background overlay for this background image. So for this, let's go to background overlay and go to this classic option, and from here if we set it to fully black overlay, okay, and from here you can also set the intensity of this overlay. Here I want to make it to 0.6. okay, that looks good. Okay, so we can see we have created this awesome section by only using Elementor and a little bit of custom CSS. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next.